sobrevivir a esto. Tú y yo. ¡Comandante! ¡Espera!
No, seguimos avanzando.
We are going to see a new romance between an elf and a human with you. How is it going to be different from the one we already see with Arwen and Aragorn? And do you think it's still relevant to tell these stories?
Very relevant because this is very different. I'm the female is the human, the elf is the male, and it's not just about a forbidden romance. Yes, the elf-human union has ended in misery, and it's only happened twice before in the history of Tolkien, and it's ended up in disaster. So that's why it's forbidden. But this union is forbidden for multiple other reasons. There is a power dynamic here. He is watching over my people. I am essentially being watched over by him, so there's the power struggle that makes it more complex. And also I have a son, and there's a confusion and a complication in that storyline. So there's multiple layers to this love story.
Yeah, and it is different. It definitely will be different by the sheer factor that we're different. I mean, just to be honest, it's just like there's a different pairing of characters, so there's a whole different chemistry there. But also the elf is the male. There's the human is the female, but also the social structure where we come from. He is a lowly elf. She's a poor woman, and so already the struggle and the ingredients for it are quite different from what we see Arwen and Aragorn in their beginnings.
I'm really interested in how was shooting with the director of the first two episodes, the only ones we watched, and it's Bayona. We know it well, and especially this scene. I don't think that's a spoiler. The scene with the orc, because it was great to watch. So you can tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I don't want to spoil. If people haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to spoil it. But I will say this: all three of us owe a debt of gratitude to J.A. because we are here because he championed us for these roles, and he's a master at what he does, at suspense, at thriller, at that sense of terror that you have in those moments of watching the tension unfold on screen. And he had the great methods that he used on us on our first day.
Yes, he loves to do takes. Often one take without any dialogue. Did you guys do that as well?
Yeah.
So he gets you to just run the whole scene, no matter how many lines, no dialogue. So you're looking at each other and just kind of, you have to know where in the lines you're in, and you're giving that behavior, and it's all the between the lines situation. So you get a lot of beautiful stuff, especially with us that we communicate so much through looks. So he got a lot of, and he loves the moment. You've seen his movies, like he loves the moment. He loves the pacing and all these things. But he would also play music that will get you into the emotional aspect of it and get you all worked up, and then he would capture that with. He loves a close-up too.
He loves those super close-ups.
He actually, when we were working on that specific scene, I had a close-up, right up close, and we weren't working with JA that day. We were working with Vic Armstrong on the second unit, and JA was actually across in a different studio, and he had left that set to come to this set and then specifically work with me for about an hour on getting that horror feel and that suspense in my face, and it just showed like how much it really meant to him, the whole thing, and it was really, really nice.
There's a part in that scene that you're talking about where there's a crack through a cupboard and you see my eye, just one eye. I still can't believe when he was filming that, I thought, how are you gonna see my reaction without seeing the rest of my face through one eye? But he directed it to perfection, to the point where when you see emotions through just one eye, through a little crack, you're thinking that's genius direction.
Cool, thank you. So there is some people saying on the internet that elf can be black or hobbits. What would you say to them?
I mean, I'm an elf and I'm black, so so the end. The thing is that those arguments, I mean, again, to enter the sense of something that doesn't have sense, it will bend you and twist you in ways that are going to expend your energy in useless way. So I honestly cannot enter the psychology of racism. It's something that I have not, like I've studied it in school. We've done activism. We've entered this, and it's senseless. So the thing is that what we can say is the real physical aspect of it all. We exist. We're here. We belong. We've earned these roles in the most hard-working of ways, through our skill, through our talent, and our hearts and our minds belong in this world of fantasy. We soar. And you will feel our magic. We've done an undeniable job, and whomever wants to expend their energy that way can do that. For us, we're focused on the millions upon millions of people who are going to be inspired by our works, and that's what we can hope for.
Yeah.
Una cosa sabemos hacer mejor que cualquier criatura de la Tierra Media. Mantener la lealtad entre nosotros con un corazón más grande que nuestros pies.